Hey everybody, welcome back. Episode 79 of the
79.
Legends and Dragons podcast here at the Legends Lair in Hurst, Texas. We got Phillip Bullock.
We got Jimmy Klaus.
Hey man, I just want you to know, last podcast, Phillip had mentioned that he had a new job opportunity.
That's
and
right,
apparently
man.
some folks thought it was serious. Like the lead up to it, well done,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you.
Well done.
Yeah,
People were like, "What?"
that was a well played joke.
It was
But
very
I'm
well
kind of
played.
not joking because it's real. Like you can do that. You know, there
Well-
are government grants where you can get millions, and apparently,
Yeah, you could be
You-
you could be a
you don't-
daycare.
yeah, you don't have to have a single child in your daycare, man.
Dude, is
That's
that
so
not-
insane, bro. It just blows my mind.
First of all, I'm sad that I didn't think of it first.
Yeah, we could have been the Leering Center owners, bro.
Dude, I got that sweatshirt coming.
I can't wait.
Podcast. It's going to be
I can't wait for you to wear it,
amazing.
man.
It's going to be so amazing.
Oh man.
Anyways, man, it's been a good week, man.
It
What do you think,
has.
man? Dude, we're dragging tail like a couple old men. I'm gonna be honest.
That's because training's been hard.
Yeah, man.
I'm kind of injured again.
Are you what's injured now?
My lower back is just tweaked a little bit, dude.
Yeah. You got that inversion table at home, right?
I do, and it's amazing. And I told it was funny because Miguel and I were talking last night. Miguel has sciatica,
Mm-hmm.
and I told him to buy an inversion table. So he got home last night and immediately ordered one.
Okay.
And for those of you that don't know, I have cured sciatica twice with an inversion table, and they're amazing. But yeah, my lower back's a little tweaked, so I'm taking it easy.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
still rolling, but it's light rounds. It's nothing crazy.
Here's something I wanted to bring up because
Okay.
I've been thinking about it. So I've known you now for a few years.
More than a few years, dude.
Yeah, and we the highest of highs and then the lowest of lows.
Yeah,
and then now the highest of highs. So, but I was thinking because I'm obviously thinking about my own kids, and you are who you surround yourself with, and because you've dropped some dead weight like in your life.
Oh yeah.
What I want to know is, thinking back on it,
Yeah.
how true is it you are who you hang out with, the company, or you're the company?
1,000%. 1,000%. Think about that. If you're hanging out with 5 people that smoke crack all day, and you're hanging out with them, eventually you're going to try it. Maybe not the first day, not the second day, but man, you're hanging out with these idiots for 2-3 weeks, a month.
Yeah,
you're going to try it. You're going to be like, well, what are they? Why are they so excited? What's the hype all about?
right.
You know what I'm saying? You surround yourself with 5 millionaires or 5, let's say multimillionaires, billionaires,
Right.
and they're up every morning at 3:30 in the morning getting their daily routine, and you're with that. 5-6 weeks, you're going to have the knowledge to become a billionaire, man. I mean, it is what it is, dude.
Yeah.
You hang out with thugs and hoodlums. I mean, you are who you associate with. My mom used to tell me that, man.
Yeah.
Stay away from the bad kids, man. They'll pull you down.
Do you see in the jiu-jitsu world, from changing schools and where we are, do you see that do you look back on that and go, man, those people were kind of
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Well, because listen, man, jiu-jitsu will bring a lot of people into your lives, and I'm very blessed and fortunate for me to have touched each and every one of them in a positive manner. However, there are those that will bite you in the ass and stab you in the back, and that just happens. And those are growing pains. And so, it is what it is. But I'm very glad that those people showed me their true colors.
Yeah.
And I don't hang out with them. I mean, look how much we've elevated, dude, as a team, as an academy.
Yes, 100%.
And this goes back to what we talked about in the last episode. The owners control everything, in the gym, or or whoever runs it, the professor, and that's how it should be. If you have an owner and a professor that are bumping heads, stuff's not going to get resolved.
Yeah.
And that was the problem at the last gym,
Yeah.
And now, which is great, Greg controls everything. I mean, think about it, man. We've been open 18 months. Not one lick of drama. Not one lick of drama. Everybody's a family. Everybody's a team. We all come together to help each other out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
It's an amazing community, and this is how it should be. Unfortunately, it's not like that everywhere.
So I threw this Facebook post out, and I stand by it, that this world obviously is completely broken.
Oh, for sure.
Completely,
Absolutely.
100% broken. Even our country. I mean, it's divided. But the one thing that has not been divided, in my opinion, and being on the mats now for 9+ years, is doesn't matter your race, your sex, your political affiliation, your religion, any of that.
That's
Like
right.
I am pretty certain
That's right.
that I have been on the mats with people who are completely opposite of
Yep.
me in every category.
Yep.
But when you're on the mats,
Yep.
respect.
Yep.
I mean, there's camaraderie.
Yep.
There because why? Because if you run your mouth on the mats,
Oh yeah.
bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're gonna
Or
feel
other people aren't going to like it. And you're going to make them feel uncomfortable.
or that, or someone's just gonna someone's gonna put you in your place. Someone's
That's
gonna
right.
roll hard with
That's
you,
right.
and or if you're in the stand up game, someone's gonna pop you in your
That's
mouth.
right.
Like, dude,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah, man.
you can't say much under because no matter how big and bad you think you are on those mats,
Yeah, somebody's always better.
someone's always
Somebody's
bigger,
always better,
better.
man. I've been doing this will be my 20th year in jiu-jitsu. By the way, today is Greg's 22nd anniversary in jiu-jitsu. I don't even
No
think he
way.
knows. Yeah,
Does he?
so
Okay.
congrats, Professor Greg, to 22
Congratulations,
years.
buddy.
Yeah, I'll message the group and tell him later.
Yeah. We'll get that going up there.
Sometimes I feel like an assistant, man. Like, like I'm going through his Rolodex. I'm like,
Yeah.
today's this anniversary? He has no clue.
That's
I love that stuff because it lets me look back and realize, how far we've come and what we've accomplished. So this year marks 20 years for me.
Yeah.
And man, I've seen it all, Jimmy. I have seen it all.
Mhm.
I've seen it all. And man, what we have at Renzo as far as a brotherhood and an academy, you're not going to find that anywhere else.
So let's talk about. So Miguel called me.
Yeah.
And wanted us to discuss, the belts in jiu-jitsu. And I invited him on. Miguel, he has a standing invitation whenever he
Always.
wants. He blasted me text. In fact, what was funny after I told him that, he goes, "Hey, what about next week?" After I said, "Bruh, anytime you want." I'm like, "Well, except for next week, we have Henry."
Right. Yeah.
I was like, "We'll try another week." But he wanted us to bring up belts. So over at Excel Academy, and even here at Legends Martial Arts, there's a curriculum.
Right. Correct.
In order to go from white to gold, from gold to orange. Now this is my system, right? Gold to orange, orange to green. But there's a curriculum, right? You have to know certain katas. You have to know certain combinations. And I'm talking about fight combinations like your jab, your cross.
What's up, brother?
All of it. Hey, what's up, brother?
How are y'all?
Good. How are you, sir?
Fantastic.
That's what's up. Man. My brother Chance just walked in.
That's right. Man. So we have a curriculum there. There's a curriculum in karate.
Yep.
So what are you? We don't have a set.
Okay.
I can't go online to Renzo Gracie.
You can't.
Right?
Yes.
DFW, Renzo Gracie. What's the website?
Yes, RenzoGracie.com and DFW.com.
Okay, so Renzo Gracie DFW.com. I can't go on that website and go, oh, in order for me to go from white to blue, I need to do all this.
You can't really go to any association unless they're, and I hate to say this, man, they're more karate based.
Okay.
No association has a set curriculum because as far as techniques, and here's why. Jiu-jitsu is so broad. There's so many techniques and sub-techniques, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So professors don't look at it like, oh, well, you need to know this choke and this choke and this choke to get the white to blue. That's not how we look at it.
Okay.
How professors look at it is, okay, you're starting out as white. You need to learn these basic fundamental positions. You need to learn how to get out of mount.
Okay.
You need to learn how to, work a proper closed guard, at least a couple of sweeps from closed guard, a couple of passes from closed guard on top. Each position you have to be proficient in enough to know to escape or know the move to get to that next level. So, and this is what I love about jiu-jitsu, right? It's different for every instructor. Like you could go to Gracie Baja Burleson, okay? And they're pretty uniform because they all have a set curriculum, but every professor is different.
Okay.
So you could go over there and look at their white belt and then go to a Gracie Baja in Pearland and look at a 4-stripe white belt. And those two guys be two totally different skill levels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into context. But here's how the professors look at it. Here's how I look at it.
Okay.
When coming into jiu-jitsu and you're just starting, my job is to teach you the alphabet. That's your white belt. You have to learn the alphabet first. You don't know your right from your left hand when you first start jiu-jitsu. Everybody understands that.
True.
So you have to learn that. So I teach you A, B, C, D, and you learn these very basic movements, how to survive. You start building your cardio up. And then once you get, 4 stripes on your white belt and you're rolling proficiently with blue belts and hanging with them and you're catching blue belts now in submissions, well, now you're ready for that next step. So we put a blue belt on you. Well, you've been hanging with blue belts for a while now. Now you're a blue belt.
Right.
And now at blue belt, now my job is to teach you words. We just got done with the alphabet. Good job. Now let's put some words together.
Okay.
CAT spells cat. RUN spells run. That's your blue belt. Now you're exploring new dimensions in your jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Once you hit purple belt, now my job is to teach you sentences. Now we're going to put these tools that I've taught you through white and blue belt. Now we're going to put them together and build your game. And so it's like, cat runs down the street. Now you're putting, these words together in a sentence to progress. When you get to brown belt, you should be writing paragraphs. There should be no new moves or anything that you haven't learned yet. Well, obviously there are. You'll always learn new moves, but that all the basic moves and patterns in jiu-jitsu at brown belt, you should already know them.
Right.
And now brown belt is just you're refining all those moves to get to black. So now we're writing paragraphs. Okay?
Yeah.
And when you get to black belt, as you see Mike and Carly and Darren and Tim and Justin, they're writing calligraphy.
Yeah, man.
They're literally writing essays in calligraphy, and that's how it should be. And after 10 years, that's exactly how it should be.
Right.
But I can't say, Justin took him 15 years. My journey was 14 years. Mike was only 10 years. It's not to say, well, you have to know this butterfly pass before you can get to blue belt. If every instructor did that, it would be crazy.
Right.
It would harm jiu-jitsu, because then you would have one instructor having a certain expectation. Well, you have to know this, and this to blue belt, and then have a total other blue belt over here fixing to get this purple belt that might not even know this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's very good at this other stuff. So it's very wide. It's too broad to put into context. Now, do we have a curriculum? Yes, we have a 12-week rolling curriculum at Renzo Gracie. And right now we're on week 2 for the new year.
So is that something that only the professors know, or is it something that, say, I can look up?
Well, yeah. So we Professor Greg's in the midst of making those into posters that we're hanging in the academy. But it's been the same thing since we've opened. If you kind of notice it, it's
I've noticed.
It's week 1. You do top closed guard.
Yeah.
Week 2, bottom closed guard. Week 3, top side control. Week 4, bottom side control.
Yeah.
Top mount, bottom mount. So it gives the students 2 weeks to work an offense and a defense, how to escape, and then now they have 2 weeks in that move. And then by the time we come back to that, it's been, now another 10 weeks before we come back to that same move, and then it's a refresher for them.
Yeah.
And you do that 12 weeks rolling for a year, boom. And then of course, Greg will teach advanced moves and all stuff like that. So we've got it all planned out. But
Yeah, that's
but we
good.
can't sit there and say, oh, you have to know, this move.
Well,
and
sure,
this
because think about it, and for those watching, I mean, think about it like this: the reason why I'm glad that I'm not held to the same standard as a 20-year-old
exactly
blue belt, because you're going to have jiu-jitsu. I would say all of martial arts. There's a wide range of ages. There's a wide range of disabilities. There's just a wide range of everything. I'm not going to move as well, say, as a 20-year-old first degree blue belt that I'm in.
Very true.
I'm not. I'm not going to. I mean, but there are certain moves that I love, that I'll do, that I'm going to catch you in. I mean, I love working from half guard. I love it.
Yeah.
Like I try to get in, instead of going full mount, I'll go into half guard. Why? It's just easier on my back, easier on my hips, and I try to do the KISS method.
Yep.
Keep it simple, stupid.
That's it.
So for me, I got to do simple moves, because I'm not. For me, just cooking the egg is fine. I don't need
The
all
real
other
secret
stuff.
is just show up to jiu-jitsu.
It really is.
Don't compare yourself to anybody else, because that's what's going to hurt you the most. And I know it's hard, because I used to do that, man. I used to be the guy in class. I was a 4-stripe blue belt, and I'd see this guy get his pro belt, and I'd be like, man, dude, I sub this guy every day.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Right.
What I don't know is that this guy is a father of 4. He works 60 hours a week, and he's on a different path than I am.
Which is I'm glad you brought that up, because we talked about this during lunch, me, you, and Chance. And then I know there are some of you right now that jiu-jitsu is your only martial arts.
Yep.
And I know that for many of you, maybe you are, and you're not saying this out loud, but maybe you are belt um, mindset. Like
Belt
you have that,
envy.
yeah, you're having that belt. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're chasing the blue belt, you're chasing that purple belt, you're
Right.
chasing that brown belt, obviously chasing that black belt, right? We are. But for me, and I think anyone else who's been in martial arts for any number of years and maybe have a black belt in a different um, discipline, like for me, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it is because I don't care because I've already achieved a black belt
Yeah.
at it in a different discipline
Yes.
that I know the progress. Like I
True.
know like
True.
I can't like I just gotta keep showing
True.
up. I can't
And
expect to
that's
come
good.
once a week and go, oh man, I'm not getting promoted. Well, why? Well, because I'm not showing up.
Yes,
I'm not
very
putting the
true. But
work
a lot
in.
of people don't have that
I
mindset.
know they don't. And how do we as as men who have had multiple disciplines, you obviously more
Yeah.
than me, how can we instill that in somebody right
It's
now?
hard, man. It's very hard. You just got to tell them to
You think
show
we
up
just got to
and
keep preaching it and
put the
talking about
time
it?
in, man. Yeah, this is tough. Jiu-jitsu's tough.
It is.
And and I tell everybody, yeah, don't care about the belt. That's true. But people like Justin and myself,
Sure, man.
when you put in the work, man,
Right.
you're not going to go to college for 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, you're going to be okay with walking out the door without your diploma.
You're right.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? You want
100%.
that diploma. You
Yeah.
busted your ass for it.
Yeah.
And you deserve it. And that's how it
Right.
should be. And the belts are the same way. So
Yeah.
don't chase belts.
Right.
Just show up and they will come when they come. I have seen people in my 20 years, I have seen people get belts that they didn't deserve.
Yeah.
And I've seen people not get belts when they deserved it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The spectrum's huge, but it is what it is. Just keep plugging it in.
Yep.
Don't worry about anything.
I think what you said too at lunch kind of hit me as well. I was like, yeah, you're right. See, what Master Valdez taught me was the humility of it. Like I know when I started, I was in my 30s. Yeah, I was in my 30s, mid 30s, and I had already had the mindset anyway. Like I know nothing.
Right.
Like I have lived long enough to know
Right.
I don't step on the mats going, oh, I have the cardio. Oh, I have
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I
I can
don't
hang with this
I
young buck.
right. I don't run my mouth at all. I go onto the mats.
Right.
There's a lot of self deprivation that because of it's to me that's kind of one of my leadership tactics. Like I told Miriam, I'm like, in order to keep my team focused,
Yeah.
I put the focus on me, let them all joke me instead of them nip 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 nip
Yep.
nip nip nip. But if they're nipping all,
Yep.
they're all together.
Yeah.
So I kind of do that anyway, because I don't really care. As I joke, I have no feeling. So
Right.
not feelings. I have no feelings. So just one. But the humility aspect of it, I brought over from Taekwondo
Yep.
because, dude, I got my tail handed to me
Multiple
by
times.
bruh. I mean, dude, there'd been times I've been punched so
Yep.
hard and side kicked
Yep.
so hard and kicked. Oh my good dude.
And just because, I'm telling you right now, just because you get your black belt in jiu-jitsu, it don't ask Tim,
No.
ask Mike.
Right.
It doesn't stop, dude.
You know what it does? You know what the black belt in jiu-jitsu does all of a sudden? It puts a big target on you
It
because
does. Just for a little while,
well,
it does,
because
though.
everybody wants to go hard
They
and
want, yep.
everybody wants
They
a
want
little
to see if
piece
they
of
can
that.
tap the black belt, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That's it. And so the black belts now are playing a tighter game, and it's messing me up because I'm like, come on, man. Now I got to work harder for
But
it.
that's what it is. That's why I'm like, man. That's why. Listen, I'm very comfortable,
Yeah.
and I know Greg knows that too. I'm very comfortable where I'm at. Like, hey, bro,
Right.
I'm cool where I'm at. And he goes, yeah, well, guess what? Here's a stripe. I'm like, dang
Yeah.
it, because there's a certain
Yep.
level of expectation, which is good, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is, but and we've said this many times before on this podcast, is that you don't need a belt color to be. You don't need a black belt to act like a black belt.
That's right.
And you don't need to be a black belt to start acting like a black belt in all aspects of life. And
That's
I know
right.
we've said that many, many times. But anyways, yeah, man, that's good stuff. I'm excited for it, man. So, whew, that's good, man. We got Henry coming up. So
Yeah.
by the way, if you guys don't know, and I think we may have brought this up last podcast, Sundays, free jujitsu
For law enforcement only.
to fall law enforcement only
Active or retired.
at 4.
At 4 o'clock.
However, Come at 11.
Yeah.
You get free jujitsu
Yeah,
from
we also
11 to
have
12.
free no-gi from 11 to 12, and then open mat from 12 to 2.
So come on, like and this is what I love about but what you guys have done, you, Greg, and Mike, the mindset you guys have done is just giving back to the community.
Yep.
Because there are many of you out there that want to do jujitsu and may not have the funds to do jujitsu. I get that. I understand it. I've been there before in my life. But this opportunity on Sundays is for you to
Yep.
come to be active in jujitsu, make some friends, get involved in the community, and continue to be active and have the opportunity to just roll, to
Yeah.
get the crap
Yes.
out of your
Yes.
system
Yep.
that you've been carrying all week. Come and sweat it out.
Yep.
Get choked out.
My wife will tell everybody, man, jujitsu will make your husband a better husband.
Ooh.
Well, because
Yeah, yeah.
I don't come home angry and
Oh yeah.
stressed out, and I never take things out on her. Like,
Yeah. That's true,
I'm
man.
rolling every day, man.
That
Like,
is true.
what stress do I have? I mean, of course,
Yeah.
I have, everyday outside life stress with bills and stuff like that. But man, I don't let those bother me.
Yeah, man.
That's nothing compared to somebody like Bryce mounting me trying to choke my brains out, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Because you have that black belt. He wants a piece.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Or
wants a piece.
Jordan,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Those animals, man. I think we have such a good group
We
there.
have an amazing group,
And in
man.
fact,
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I have a bud who is going through a divorce right now, and he came over to Henzo's probably a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I had breakfast with him. He was just sharing all the stuff. I was like, hey man, got open mat today. I think it was a
Yeah.
Friday. Maybe it
Yeah.
was a Friday. Like, hey man, we have open mat. Why don't you come over? I had the day off, and he was like, you know what? I'm like, well, dude, you have nothing to do. You just
Right.
told me.
Right.
You have nothing to do. Come on. So he went over there and just fell in love with it. Fell in
Yeah.
love with it. And so now he was trying to make it work to come over to Henzo's, but
Yeah.
instead he's going to go train with Sam Snow.
Okay, that's what's up.
So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was like, hey man, it's close.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
walking
For
distance for
sure.
him.
For
I
sure.
was like, listen, man, it doesn't matter.
Sam
I said,
Snow's a good instructor.
yeah,
I've known Sam a long time.
and that's why I told him, I'm like, dude, I said you can't go wrong
Nope.
with him. I said, I think he's come over for open mat, hasn't he? I'm trying to
Who?
think. Sam.
No, his brother has. Isaac has. Isaac Snow has.
Okay.
Yeah, but not Sam.
Okay.
And he
Yeah.
came to our last academy, but not. He hadn't been to his.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I know that he had told my bud that Sam and I have met, and I don't know, and I don't recall, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
need
have.
somebody.
He's been at a Weedify thing
Yeah.
before.
Has he?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You've met him before.
Okay. No, that's good stuff, man. We defy as well, man. I'm
Yep.
telling you, I think I'm going to do it, man. I think I'm going to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start talking some smack to playfully talk smack. I'm not dumb to all these black belts around the area,
Oh man.
all of them. And
Yep.
once we hit a certain dollar amount, 2 hours straight, me nothing rolling with black belts, bro. Nothing but black belts. I'm gonna talk to him like, hey, Travis. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk a
Right.
little
Oh
bit
my
of.
goodness, dude.
I want to talk. All in the name
Signing
of
Jimmy's death warrant.
all in the name of getting
That's right.
veterans
No,
onto
it'll
the
be good,
mats.
man. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, well, not for me. Miriam thinks I'm crazy anyway. 'Cause of all the stuff that I've done with it. I told you about the time I had Mayor Price.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah, yeah.
I just all in the name of.
But
hey,
that's
man.
good, dude. You should.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all in good fun.
But I'm thinking, man, 2 hours of
Yeah,
just
I
rolling.
don't know, man. 2 hours is tough
Did
by
you know I
itself.
probably won't go? I probably will have to take a break for at
Yeah,
least a week.
you will. You'll be tapping.
Dude,
Tapping to a water
no.
break.
All 2 hours
Can I
straight.
get some water? Water, please.
I had to wait till afterwards, man. It's yeah, man. I just love jujitsu, man.
Oh, bro.
I do, man. That's it, bro.
I don't know, like, I don't know what I'd do without jiu-jitsu, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking the other day, this is crazy because now
Yeah.
I'm getting excited about this cruise.
Heck yeah, bro. Tell me, yeah, man.
They don't
I know you
have.
are.
I looked it up, man. You can take Pilates on the cruise, and you can work out on the cruise. Wouldn't that be cool if they had jujitsu on the cruise? Like you could go to a jujitsu, like they actually have jujitsu class structured on the cruise. Morning class and a night class you can go to, man.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. And then the instructor would get paid good.
Yeah.
And then at every port he goes to, he's off. He could go roll. Bro, that would be the dream job.
Would you do it?
No. Only because of Henzo.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have Henzo and I wasn't married, bro,
dude,
absolutely I'd do it.
So let's work this idea out.
Think about this.
Someone's gonna steal our idea.
Think about this. I get hired on by Royal Caribbean, right?
Okay.
And they're leaving for a 5-day cruise out of Galveston, right?
Okay.
So I'm on the boat, and yeah, dude, I have a class at 6 a.m. I have a class at 12 p.m. I have a class at 6 p.m. And it can be for anybody. They've never done jiu-jitsu before, or people that are on the boat who are on vacation that need to roll. You can meet all these different blue belts, black belts, purple belts, brown belts from all over the world.
Yeah.
So we get done with that cruise, right? I've taught everybody up. We take pictures. I post them on the cruise social media jiu-jitsu page, whatever.
Yeah.
And then next they send me to Florida because now I'm going out to the islands, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing jiu-jitsu on that 7-day cruise. And then I get back and they fly you out to Seattle because then you're doing the Alaskan cruise after that. And you're just teaching jiu-jitsu and seeing the world, brother. I have not stopped thinking about this for a week, dude.
Yeah, I know. Since we talked about it, because we talked about, what did we talk about on Sunday? We talked about this on Sunday. I think that how amazing it would be.
Oh, man.
Because you had me thinking, like you had me thinking.
Yeah,
because I've taken 2 cruises so far in my life.
Yeah.
And on the cruise ship, you have, okay, so
there's all sorts of things.
Well, the last cruise I took was not last Halloween, the Halloween for
2023.
So I think it may have been my first tournament. We were at the old school. So we were at the old school, I think. And I had signed up for the tournament.
Yeah.
And I was going to be already scheduled.
Yeah.
And so I needed to stay active.
Yeah.
So I made sure I hit the gym. I still got all my 10,000 steps in.
Right.
I did everything to stay active, stay loose. And I was thinking, even then, like, man, jiu-jitsu on the boat.
That would be awesome.
But I didn't think about it as much as you're thinking about it. All I thought was like, man, it'd be cool if they had jiu-jitsu on the boat so I could stay active.
Yeah.
I could continue rolling for
the cost to the cruise line would be minimal. All you need is just some mats.
So you need the mats. Of course, you need geese.
The rollout mats. Yeah. And what, 10 loners? 20 loners? Let's just say, 20 loners.
20 loners.
20 loners.
But
because look, if it's on, like if you're booking a cruise and things to do and it's jiu-jitsu,
but people will bring their
I say bring your own gi if you have it. Yeah, dude.
And they have laundry service on the boat.
Oh, bro.
So you can wash your gi. You know what I'm saying?
Golly,
so you can wash your gi.
Man. Yeah, dude.
We need to pitch this, man.
But then
I would see. But the thing is that I would have to leave all the time.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to be away from Virginia for that long.
No,
I wouldn't be able to be away from our students for that long.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to be off the blue mats for that long.
Somebody wants to steal our idea. Godspeed to you.
Yeah, man. Have fun, but man, that would be
pretty. That would be.
And you just work for Royal Caribbean.
My nephew,
but you're the jiu-jitsu instructor.
So my nephew is part of this band.
Yeah.
My nephew is a great drummer. He's a good drummer. So he's part of this band. You know, the band's like local bands.
Right.
He had some gigs. Apparently something happened between him and his band. I haven't talked to him about what happened. So he split from his band.
Band drama.
Band drama, exactly. Because this one time in band camp, you guys know. Anyway.
They might not know. Our listeners might not know.
No, we got the.
You and I got it. We're old.
But
so anyway, there's a flute and a... No, I'm just kidding. No, keep going.
Yeah, we are going to get canceled.
We are.
But he was talking about being a drummer on the cruise line.
Bro, how amazing would that be?
Dude, he's 20. He's in his 20s.
Yeah.
He's a drummer.
All we have to do is play every night. Listen, he gets paid from the cruise line, an annual salary.
Yep.
Or whatever, however long he's working, monthly, whatever. Zero cost to living. You don't have to pay for an apartment. You live on the ship.
Yeah.
You eat for free.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear about this retired couple, this old couple that take nothing but cruises?
Yeah, because it's cheaper than going to a retirement home, dude.
Yeah, dude, I would do that.
I would do that in a heartbeat. Virginia, I live on the cruises.
Would you do a Caribbean cruise, or would you go like all the cruises?
No, Caribbean, bro. I want to be where it's warm all the time. Yeah, man.
I want the warm weather to be. However, I kind of want to hit an Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, for sure. I want to visit.
I want to see the whales.
But for retirement, I want to be down south. I'm
not talking about women. I'm talking about whales.
Right. But you know why I want to be like in the Caribbean and stuff, man? I want to have access to the freshest fruit in the world, bro.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
once you graduate from grocery store fruit and you get out to the farmer's market and you like really get some, I mean, it's hit or miss, man, but man, when you hit that good fruit, nothing compares, dude. And when I plan to go on my cruise, when I get down, I plan to be eating fresh fruit like you wouldn't believe, bro. I probably will only eat fruit while I'm off the boat, dude, just because it's so good.
Dude, you need to hit
and you can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah, you need to hit some of these. Of course, be careful of that. I mean, they're always going to try to scam or
oh,
whatever,
of course,
man.
dude. Of course, I got it.
Man. Yeah. But yeah, dude, cruises are cruises are pretty legit, man.
I'm excited. The closer it's coming, I'm getting more and more excited, dude. It's driving me nuts, dude. I can't stop thinking about it.
Hey, speaking of driving me nuts, did I ever tell you the pirate joke? Have I told you the pirate joke? Have I told you all the pirate jokes? It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you it again.
All right.
So Talon has been. God, I love when Talon tells a joke. It's funny. So a pirate walks into a bar.
Yeah.
Has a wooden leg, his eye patch, he has a parrot on his shoulder, he has a steering wheel on his belt buckle. And the bartender goes, "Hey, mate, you got a steering wheel on your belt." And the pirate goes, "Arr, I know, it's driving me nuts." You could use that. I like that joke. It's so stupid, but I love that.
I love dumb jokes too.
I do. Well, well, Bella, our girl Bella, bruh. Bella is due any minute now.
Any day. And she was out there kickboxing last night.
She was at kickboxing.
Jeez, not kickboxing, excuse me.
Muay Thai.
She was at Muay Thai last night.
Yesterday.
Which is way harder than kickboxing.
Yeah, dude. She was out
throwing elbows and knees.
Bro,
man, yeah, I'm glad her water didn't break on the mats.
Bro, that's what's up, man. I was talking to Miriam about that too. I said, "Hey, babe," I was texting because Bella's my girl. Listen, man, I love Bella. She's my girl, and I can't wait for Ren to be born. Yeah. I'm going to spoil the heck out of all of them.
Yep.
But we were talking about her doing jiu-jitsu because Bella's been doing jiu-jitsu as of like maybe a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
I think she has said, "Hey."
Yeah, that was her last week on the mats last week.
Yeah, last week was her. And we were joking about her water breaking.
That's right.
And how Professor Phillip, the ultimate dude. Let me tell you something about Professor Phillip now. You guys may have gone to other gyms and you may have seen how dirty some of them are, and maybe they opened up within the last couple years. But I'm telling you, over at Renzo, we keep that place clean. And when I say we, mainly this guy right here.
I have OCD when it comes to keeping our academy.
And you know what? I'm glad you do.
And people make fun of me for it. They're like, "Man, dude, you're so OCD about that stuff." But listen, man, I've been doing this, like I said, this will be my 20th year.
Yeah, dude.
I have seen people get staph.
Yeah.
MRSA.
Yeah.
Ringworm. Mat herpes.
Oh
you name it, bro. And it's disgusting. And when something like that spreads rampant through our academy, it really, really puts a damper on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves that. We have families that train there.
Right.
Now, while I can't keep everybody else clean, I will do my best to keep those mats in that facility clean. Mm-hmm. And we do that. Our mats get mopped and sanitized 3 times a day.
Bathrooms are clean.
Bathrooms are cleaned and sanitized daily.
Yep.
Yeah, at night. I mean, yeah, dude. It's yeah.
So, on that note, which I love this guy for. You know what? Make fun of him all you want. I love that our school is clean. But Bella and I were talking about, like, what if Bella's water broke on the mats? How would Professor...
I would make sure she's all right first. Like, we got her to the hospital, and then I'd be coming back being like, yeah, I'd clean it. Don't get me wrong. I love Bella. I'd clean it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would. Oh, man. It would be a funny mopping, bro. Yeah.
And I told Bella, I was like, listen. I was like, I kind of hope it happens. I told Bella, like, just for the story aspect, for that story would be told for the rest of our lives.
Because listen, I can handle pee and poop. I've changed my niece's diapers. My dogs, no problem. A woman's water breaking, no problem. That wouldn't even concern. I would make sure she was all right first. Sure. I'd be like, ew, gross. I'd clean it up, but not bad.
Yeah.
Somebody vomits.
Oh, dude, you're done with the
I'm
vomit?
out, yo.
Do you?
I have told parents before, if your kid vomits on our mats and you're not here to clean it up, we will close the school and we will all be sitting outside on the curb. I will pour kitty litter over it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not touching another person's vomit, dude.
Oh man,
it's just not happening.
Look, do you have?
I get right there just thinking about it, dude.
Do you think you would throw up?
Oh, for sure.
Like if
for sure, dude. I cannot. Oh no.
Let me tell you something, man.
When I see it in movies, it gets me sick, bro.
Oh,
I have to look away. If I'm at the movies eating popcorn or I'm at home eating dinner and we're watching a movie and somebody's vomiting on TV, I have to look away. I have to plug my ears, dude. I cannot.
Like, listen, man. I am that way, of course, with throw up. But dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm also that way with poop diapers.
Oh, really?
Dude, I can't.
Oh man, they're not that bad,
bro. Okay, first of all, I had a problem with that poop in the box thing, man.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
All right, here's a story.
Yeah,
Bella, if you're listening, this is a story because when Journey was just a baby, Mama needed time away.
Yeah,
because dude, she was tired. No sleep. I mean, it's just,
I get it.
I don't want to scare any of you new people who haven't had a family yet, but there's a lack of sleep. There's a lack. You don't know what day it is. The baby's crying. And it was crazy. So Mama needed a break.
Right.
And so I told him, like, babe, go with the girls from church. Just go.
Yeah.
I got this. It's just a couple hours. All right. So we had phones. I think I still have my flip phone. So I kept that flip phone for a long time.
Oh man.
But so Miriam is gone. Journey is sleeping in her crib, whatever. She wakes up, crying, doing all whatever babies do. I was like, all right. So I get Journey up, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, it stinks in that room.
Yeah, bro.
And dude, I'm like, oh no. So I grab a towel for me. I wrap my face around it like I'm Al Qaeda, dude. I look like I just straight out of ISIS, bro. I have it all wrapped around. It's look right here.
Right.
And so now I'm trying to change her diaper, and she has the onesie on, so I unsnap it.
Yeah.
I do it. I get the diaper done, and bruh, she has a blowout.
Oh no. Baby blowouts are the worst, bro.
So now, and so I'm like, you know,
yeah.
And dude, I'm trying to get the onesie off, and that diaper, bro. Now it's like all her back, and now it's like her hair is sticky, and I'm thinking like, dang man, I'm not cut out for this baby. and so now I'm holding my daughter.
Oh god.
Like a dirty bomb.
Oh my god.
And I still got the towel around me over here. I'm getting to the bathroom. I'm getting to the bathroom, and I get her in the bathtub, and I'm trying to clean everything up. Just so happens my wife calls me, and I'm like, I have to answer this phone, or she's going to start whatever
thinking,
whatever. And so I answered, and now everything sounds muffled because I have the towel around me. There's water going. I can barely hear. And she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, ah! And so I'm trying to explain to her what the heck is going on.
Right.
And out of this whole chaos, I just hear my wife go, I knew I shouldn't have left. Just in case, bruh, I can't handle vomit.
That's too funny.
Dude, I can, to this day, I'm like, I mean, I'll if I have to babysit Bella's baby, Bella Justin's baby, Miriam is probably going to change all the diapers.
Yeah.
But if I have to, just know I'm not going to like it.
Right. So
and I'll probably look like Al Qaeda. Go ahead.
So check this out. Like 8 years ago or whatever, my wife and I were still planning on having kids.
Yeah.
Not 8 years ago. Well, maybe it has been 8. It's been a long time. I've been with Greg for 6, so yeah, it could have been 7 or 8. We built her dream kitchen, right? It was the last thing we did in the house.
Yeah.
We finally built her dream kitchen. My buddy built it for her. She loved it, right? So we got a big old farm sink because we were talking about we're going to have kids. We wanted to wash our kids in the sink, how easy it would be to wash those kids. We didn't end up having kids. Well, Alejandra was a baby, bro. And sure enough, Virginia had went shopping with her mom and Isabella for Christmas. And I had Alejandra. She was probably 1.5.
Okay.
Bro, she had a nasty blowout. So, but I'm not like that. So I lay the towel out.
Okay.
I unstap her. I throw the diaper away. I take her right over. I put her in a little chair in the sink. Bam, done, bro. I was like a Formula One changing tires.
Look at you, bro.
Boom, wrapped it up. I was back in the couch within 5 minutes, bro.
What's up, man?
Threw the towel in the wash. We were good to go, man. Girls came home. They're like, "What happened?" I was like, "Alejandro had a blowout." They're like, "How'd you do?" I was like, "That was easy peasy." I was like, "I used the sink." My wife started laughing. Yeah, dude, because we just got a spray nozzle. I just hosed her down, dude.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. Hey, how many people have thrown up, not on the mats? But I remember this. Remember when we were first opening some guy? He had to go out in the back.
Oh, bro,
he had to go out in the back and just
and the door was locked. Yeah, dude, he couldn't get out. Oh my God, it happened. So what Jimmy's talking about is this guy came and people make the mistake they eat before they come to class.
Sure, they don't know
because they don't know. They're like, all right, I'm gonna need this energy, and they don't understand that jiu-jitsu is the worst cardio they've ever had in their life. It is the hardest cardio you will ever do in your entire life. And so they do it and they get sick. And so we had this one guy, he's like, ooh, he's looking and I was like, go out the door. And the closest door he was at was the Muay Thai room. Well, I forgot it was locked. So he goes out there and he goes to push it, doesn't go, and he's like, there's a trash can. He throws the lid open. And I'm just like, oh man. And he lost it.
Have you ever thrown up in martial arts?
Never.
Really?
No, I don't. In fact, it's funny. Ariane will tell you this, man. My friends used to call me, not call me, but they always say I'd have an iron stomach. Yeah. I can eat 4 chili cheese dog, a pizza, and get on any ride at Six Flags and want ice cream the second I get off. I do not get rattled. I only puke if I have a virus or sick.
Or you see somebody else throw up.
Or if I see somebody else throw up, if I smell it or something, and that triggers my reaction. But other than that, bro, no, man. Like I can eat and go on rides, and I'm good to go.
I have thrown up twice on mats.
Oh yeah, no.
Over at Excel. No, not on the mats. In
I got you. Yeah.
Not on while I was training that. So the way that Valdez does it, anytime you go for a belt, past the first 3, you go through sparring. We spar a couple times a week over there at Excel, but you go through what we call the Shark Tank at Jiu-Jitsu. We call it the gauntlet over there.
Right.
So you go through. I mean, for my red belt is the upper. It's like a brown belt. Right. So once I get the brown belt in the Excel equivalent, I had 19 fights.
Yeah,
19. The way that Valdez does it, he calls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gets 7 people on the mat, on the sideline. I have to go through all 7. I'm in the middle.
Yep.
Next one in. Next one in.
Fresh person each time.
Every time, and just whipping.
That'll wear your cardio down.
And so I go through all 7, and then the next person testing will go. So that's my break. It's not very long.
Yeah.
Then I'll have a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 1-on-1, 3. A total for me, I faced 19 fighters.
Yeah.
I was so spent.
Yeah.
I was, dude.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like I was blowing chunks. It was just whatever was in my. But man, so
Yep.
now after that happened twice. It happened one of my black belt tests.
Yeah.
And it happened, and for my black belt test, it was more with the heat because it was a 3.5 hour. It was like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a long test. Yeah.
And so I had, of course, a little squirt like runners do, and so
right.
Like I'm telling you, if you guys want to bang around and go over to Excel, go with me with Valdez. And so anyway, all that being said, those are only 2 times. Now in jiu-jitsu, so I've learned enough, of course, from those 2 experiences. That in jiu-jitsu, I know enough now. Like, my cardio is good enough. I'm not going to throw up now.
Right.
But I'm wondering. So you've never
thrown up from the mats or any of that, or being drunk or any of that stuff.
But we've seen people now.
Oh, bro, I've witnessed it so many times.
Yep.
When was
the last time you saw someone?
At the last academy we had, I had a child who decided to slam a Happy Meal right before she got on the mats.
Oh no!
And right in the middle of class, she holds her hand up and she goes, "I don't feel very good. I think I'm going to be sick." And I was like, "Well, step off the mats." As she's running off the mats, And dude,
No,
I was like,
sir.
oh my golly. Woo! No,
Oh,
no, thank God her
Lord.
mom was there and they got it cleaned up.
What kind of diet would you advise individuals to have? Like if you're serious, if you're hitting the martial arts, if you're hitting jujitsu mats
Yeah,
3 to 4 times a week,
yeah.
what kind of diet would
Whole
you
foods, 100%.
100% whole
Yep.
foods? How much water?
Can't go wrong with whole foods. At least a half a gallon a day. But I would say more if you're very active, at least a gallon a day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you don't want to overdo it, man. People don't understand. You can drink too much water.
Yeah.
You
Yes, you
know,
can.
we're as human beings, we're electrical beings. You know, we have salt content and sodium content in our blood, and you know, you can dilute that. You can drink too much water; it can overflood the body. You can kill yourself drinking too much water. So you got to be careful. It's all about how active you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at least 64 ounces a day minimum if you're training jujitsu, and stick to a whole foods diet. If you just get off the processed crap, you'll do fine. I tell people all the time, you know,
Yeah.
stop with this fad stuff, the carnivore, the I know I do the fad stuff, I do the crazy stuff when I want to clean,
Yeah.
you know, detox. But you know, you know, this stop with this low carb, no carb crap, man. If you're going to be active, you have to have carbohydrates in your diet. You
Yeah.
have to. We've talked about this before. Nobody is doing long term jujitsu on carnivore that is like actually just on carnivore with no vegetables and no
Yeah.
fruits at all.
So
They're eating something, dude.
tell me what kind of data you've been getting from this the Whoop.
Oh, my whoop's great, man. It shows my strain every day. My HRV, which is my heart rate variability, shows my blood oxygen levels, shows my respiratory rate at night, it shows how well I sleep, what time I'm awake, how much REM sleep I got, how much deep sleep I got, uh, everything, man. Your blood pressure, all your vitals, dude. It's
Yeah.
just it's amazing, man. And so, you know, I don't worry about steps like most people do. But
Yeah.
I showed you the other day,
Heck
I'm
yeah, bro.
averaging 10,000.
Yeah.
Some days I'll do 3,000. Some days I'll do 16. But for
Yeah.
the week, I average out 10,000 a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And you know, but I used to have the whoop, you know, and you know, I was on it for 2 years, and I became its little slave. I guess I was addicted to it, and so I got off it for a year, and then I'll be danged. Professor Greg bought me one for Christmas this past Christmas a
Yeah.
few weeks ago, so I'm back on it, and I love it because it makes me want to be healthier, you know, and eat
Right.
cleaner and stuff. Because I always want my numbers to go up. I want my recovery to be in the green every morning
Yeah.
instead of yellow or red, and I want to have, you know, good numbers in the morning because, man, like Sunday, perfect example, man. I had a green recovery Friday, green recovery Saturday. My HRV was in between 88 and 99, which is heart rate variability. It's like the beats in between your like how many beats your heart does per minute and the variability of how active you are. And basically, when we had sushi on Sunday, I mean, I stuffed my face. I mean, I ate a
Mhm.
high sodium diet, and that crashes my system when I eat so clean during the week.
Yeah.
And I know I didn't eat bad on Sunday, but I just, you know, that's a
But
lot of sodium.
what I was gonna say, it's not that we ate bad at
Right.
sushi. It's the soy
It's the
sauce.
high sodium,
Yeah.
yes,
It's
and the
yeah.
processed crap.
Yeah.
And so that night, man, my HRV dropped from 90s to in the low 40s, which is bad.
Yeah.
My respiratory went from a 13 to a 16, which is bad. Your respiratory should, the lower it is, the better,
Right.
you know. But man, I will tell you this, and it's funny because you know Greg and me, myself and Darren, we're all in a group. We compete against each other. That's why I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
more people to get whoops so they can get in our group, and
Yeah.
because it's good to see all this stuff. You know, who
Yeah.
gets the best sleep, who has the best recovery. My resting heart rate, bro.
What's your resting heart rate?
Darren and Greg are like, bro, what are you doing, man? My resting heart rate average is like 42 beats a minute.
Good Lord. Are you
It's
serious?
like an athlete,
What
bro.
are those
It's like
two?
an Olympian athlete. Greg's around 55, and Darren's probably around 58, 60, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That's
good.
still really good. But I'm like Olympian athlete good,
Dude,
dude.
that's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Because
Some
mine,
people will say that's too low, but it's not, man. Like I train a lot, dude.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy,
Well,
bro?
all of those numbers are just crazy to me because, and I don't know if I don't know. One of you doctors probably have to tell me, but I don't know if it's part of my from the kidney cancer and the kidney surgery and stuff. But my heart rate, my resting heart rate's always been in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
Like no matter what,
Yeah.
it's always even when I was a swimmer and everything else, it's
Yeah.
just been.
Yeah.
in the 70s, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I could get it
And so,
lower.
uh, yeah,
I could try.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's what's up because I have the Apple Watch now, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I've considered getting
Because I,
down
I
there.
love it. I love competing against
I
myself
love,
every
yeah,
day,
I
dude. What
love
did
it
I do
too.
yesterday? Now I got to step it up today.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and that's the thing that we talked about on previous podcasts as well is, every day I have a goal for myself no matter what. Every day I have a 10,000 steps.
Yep.
Every day I hit the gym. And so those are my two, well, and of course I like getting into the Bible and all my quiet time. So those are my, like, I don't negotiate with myself at all. You're going to get your 10,000 steps. You're going to hit the gym. You're going to get into the
Yeah.
word. And so those three things, man. And so I encourage everybody to obviously do that. But yeah, I love the competition. I love
Yeah.
competing against myself. Of course, I have my wife. She's competing, or she's not really competing. We share the ring
Right.
data and
Yeah.
stuff or whatever
That's good
else. And
though
so,
to compete with somebody. I want
yeah,
my wife to get a whoop, but I can't afford it. So
yeah, dude. Well, and you know what, and maybe eventually I'll get that as well.
yeah,
So,
it's expensive, but it's so worth it.
but yeah, I want to wrap up. I want to wrap up this podcast. I want to talk about some faith, dude. I
All right,
want to
let's
talk
go.
about some religion stuff because I've been having this conversation with my son, with Talon lately, and he is, he has all these questions, these world questions, he has all these God questions,
Right.
and I've been telling him it's about, and we talk about prayer, and I have to tell him like prayer, like God's not a genie,
Yeah.
like you don't go, hey God,
Yeah.
I
Hey.
pray for $1 million,
Yeah.
poof,
Yeah.
you're $1 million,
Yeah. That's
like
not how it works.
yeah, and so I've been trying to navigate that with. I mean, he knows it, but he's like, well, why should I? I hear this from a lot of people too. Why should I pray if God already knows the outcome? Like if God already knows the future. And I always tell him, well, he wouldn't be much of a God
Right.
if he didn't know, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about, he knows
Sure.
the past, he knows the present, he
Sure.
knows the future.
Sure.
He knows all of it. We're trying to put him into our human mindset.
Right.
And so I asked him yesterday, we were driving to school. I said, hey man, let me ask you a question. I said, is prayer for you or for God? He goes, it's for me. I'm like, exactly. God doesn't need your prayers.
Yep.
Now, in order to have a relationship with God, you
Yes.
got to have a relationship. Like Philip and I, we have a friendship. We have a relationship. Why? We talk. We talk daily.
Yep.
We send each other reels and stuff that we'll probably have to answer for later on in life. And, and so, but we have this relationship, and I know Philip. Philip knows me.
That's right.
In order to know God, there are things you have to do. We have a Bible. People are like, oh, a Bible is written by many authors over thousands of years.
Yep.
Bible is just the library of God, and you can see Jesus obviously from the beginning, from Genesis all the way to Revelation. So prayer really is it's for us
Mm-hmm.
to have that relationship.
Yes.
God's not a magic genie. And
Yes.
and Talon was saying, well, if you got sick and you were about to die, and I kept praying to God, and then you died, He didn't answer my prayer. I'm like, well, He didn't answer your prayer about me getting healthy and surviving. But you
Yeah.
have to understand that when you're born,
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
comes an expiration date as
And it's his
well.
will anyway. You don't.
Right,
It's
all
you don't
within
know
there.
what he. It's his plan.
Right,
He had other plans for Jimmy to come home,
right. And so,
and that's not for you to decide.
and I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, hey, listen, when I go, I want y'all to have a party
Yep.
because everybody
Celebrate life.
celebrate, man.
Celebrate life.
Now, I do tell them I want certain people as my pallbearers, though,
Yeah.
because I want them to let me down one last
The
time.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, well, for you, for me, it's the Broncos.
Jesus.
For me, it's probably some of my coworkers that
Yeah.
can let me down one last time. I always joke, I'm like, I wonder if Professor Greg one day is going to be like, you know what? I want Jimmy as a pallbearer because I want him to let me down one last time because he can't get out of the sweep or can't do the
That's
sweep or
funny.
whatever. But anyways, all that being said is, in order to have a relationship, there are things that you need to do to have a relationship.
Agreed.
You can't just stay here stagnant and going, all right, there's no God. There is a God. I don't know if there's a God. Well, what are you doing?
Right.
And it's the same thing as we say, you can't just go to jujitsu once a month and expecting to be good at
Yeah.
jujitsu. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I came here. I should be a blue belt.
Right.
I
Right.
should be a purple belt.
Right.
Well, what work are you doing?
Right.
Oh, I want to be a millionaire. Do you? Are you
Right.
still in debt? Are you investing? Are you doing the things that you need to do? No.
And all these come down to one thing, Jimmy:
What's that?
the jujitsu the religion, the millionaire. How devoted are you
100%.
to that particular thing?
100%.
And if you're devoted,
Yeah.
good things will come.
You know, I did say I wanted to end it on religion, but you know what? I want to talk about this one.
Uh-oh.
You know, I find it really funny. I find it really funny in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
I find it really,
Daycare
really,
stuff.
really interesting that when something happens, thousands of people will descend and start protesting.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I have to request time off of
it's
work.
not thousands of people. First of all,
Listen, even hundreds.
yeah, these
right?
are paid actors. All right, they're paid. Okay, I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
you can see the script on Craigslist. You know, hiring paid actors to protest. You can see these same people at different cities all across the United States are getting paid.
Interesting.
How do you think? How do you think these pallets of bricks just get dropped off right before the protest? You know what I'm saying? It's all collaborated. You know what I'm saying? And this last picture of the Minneapolis, they got caught. They basically took 100 people and they photoshopped it like 8 times. They just overlapped it, and it was like, oh, look at all these thousands of people. So they got caught doing that. Bro, these people aren't. The majority of the people don't want this crap either. Think about it. Think about it. Let's be honest, people. Let's just be honest with yourself for 1 minute. If you're in this country legally and you pay taxes, do you want your taxes to go to housing and funding these people that are doing fraud? Or do you want your taxpayers' money to kicking them out?
Yeah. You know, I was also talking to somebody, and you know what? I don't care if I get canceled.
We're not going to get canceled.
Well, yeah,
who's going to cancel us?
Yeah, I'm not
Who?
paid by anybody. So here's the thing that I find I live in a day and age where the Supreme Court has to hear a case about what a man is and what a woman is.
That is so ridiculous, bro. Oh my goodness.
I live in crazy times, bro, to where now the Supreme Court has to hear a case why my daughter should be protected playing women's sports.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Get me out of here, bro.
And again, I know you're going to say, we always say, oh, it's both sides are corrupt, but only one side is pushing this agenda, bro. Only one side is pushing 72 genders. Only one side is pushing boys in the girls' locker room. Only one side is posing, all the dumb stuff that you hear. Every dumb thing that you hear about, one side's pushing it.
Dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm just spitting facts, man. And at this point, I hate to say it, if you're involved with that side, you're either evil or you're a lunatic. There's no other way around it at this point. There's no other way around it. I'm tired of playing games. I'm tired of ducking the truth. I'm not associating myself with any party, but if you associate yourself with that side who's doing all this stuff, all this crap, all the junk that's been going on, you're either evil or insane. Pick one.
I think the thing is this, guys, at the end of the day, listen, I tell my kids this all the time. At the end of the day, we are called to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And yes, our neighbor is those crazy people who think whatever. But at the end of the day, do not expect me to believe the craziness.
That's right.
I'll love you. I'll show you respect, dude. I will help you out.
That's right.
But man, when you start saying that my daughter has now have to be on the mat to fight
a boy,
or whatever, dude. I'm tapping.
Yeah, it's done.
I will.
So stupid.
I will go elsewhere.
Why do we try to say men and women are equal when they're not? It doesn't make sense.
You know how many women are in the Navy SEALs?
Huh?
You know how many women are?
Zero.
Why is that?
Because I don't think they would be able to handle it. They can't make it. The mental torture alone to get through SEALs training.
That's not to say, man. I've known some pretty badass women in the military.
Yeah,
badass women that I do not want to mess with. I know some badass women that I don't want to be in the ring with. I don't want to fight Ronda Rousey. I don't want to, there's some, I don't want to fight them. But there are certain tasks, and we just want to pretend like, oh no, you're a sexist because you say women can't
we can. Women can do everything men can do. No, they can't, and men can't do everything women can do.
By the way,
pop a baby out.
I can't.
Exactly.
I can't have a period either.
Exactly.
I was going to make the mic.
Yeah, no. We're not going there.
Hey,
no. Now it's time to end the podcast.
Guys, we thank you guys for listening, and
this dude trying to get me divorced.
Go like and subscribe. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Go check out your local gym, get active. Until next time, os.